The Jaguars. See ya. Bye.
All right, man.
All
I
right,
played. Did
what's
you
up,
like
Bryce?
that intro?
Yeah, that was cool, man. You seem like you was real hype, bro. You seem like you was real hype.
I was.
Yeah, it was sucky.
Um,
It sucked that they lost in the playoffs the way that they did after doing so good.
okay, so I want to put this banner up here now and ask you how you become a Titans fan.
All right, Bryce.
How did you become a Titans fan?
I grew up a Titans fan from the moment that they came to Nashville. I was in sixth grade, and the kids. And I had this friend who's a father whose parents used to take me to Adelphia Coliseum, the football games out there,
I was. I wasn't even born yet, but bro, guess what? Guess who I got to see play?
Who you got to see?
Eddie Jordan, Stephen there.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, I got to see him play too. That's what's up. How old are you again, Bryce? Didn't you tell me you was like 19?
I'm only 20, bro.
Oh, you 20. Okay. Yeah. So you still a young buck. You still young out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I so I'm gonna put this one up here and see what you think about this one. Can you see that?
Let's see Titans. Yeah, I can see it. Need a draft for
What
free
the
agents.
Tennessee Titans need in the draft and free agency?
Um, right now, I mean, it's apparent. I think it's real obvious. They need to draft a quarterback. I think they need to draft a quarterback because Tannehill is definitely on this last
But
season.
uh, Tannehill, they're no interested in the Aaron Rodgers. I heard that today.
Yeah,
Something about that today, and I looked at it. I was like, "What the hell? Why not?"
because I say it's they was talking about the contract with cap space. It'll be hard to make that trade. I mean, I'm definitely interested. If there was a way we could get Aaron Rodgers, let's get him for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Um, Aaron Rodgers is still a good quarterback.
Yeah, definitely. He's still one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He definitely is. But
Hey, will you hit up Matt and tell him to come on in?
I think Matt might be busy or something. He was getting off from work,
He,
so he was
he
getting off
said
from.
he's off. He said he should be off by 1:30.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I'll hit him up though. See what he say. But let's just keep talking. Let's just keep talking about these Titans in this draft. So, what are you hoping for? What are you hoping for in the draft, man? Which
I'm looking forward for a left guard because I think we're gonna get rid of Roger Sample because he's getting older and his bones are starting to break.
yeah, he dealt with a lot of injuries this season, but a lot
Let
of
me ask
players
Let
was
me
dealing
ask
with
you this:
injuries.
Do you think we should get rid of Taylor Long?
That's hard. That's hard for me to say because I like Taylor Lewan as a captain. And I think we've gotten rid of like Casey. I think we got rid of Casey way too soon. Which I know we got
I
rid of.
think
I know we
I
got rid of.
think I think Harold Landry will stay here as a Titan.
Yeah, we. I mean, I'm hoping so. It's but
KB said something about it a couple of weeks ago. He said he was going to restructure for Harold
yeah,
Landry,
yeah. He said that he
which
was.
is all,
Said
which
that
is
he
all
was
like.
willing to.
I like Kevin Byard a lot. He's a pretty good safety.
Yeah. So how do you feel about Taylor Lewan? Should we keep him?
Huh?
How do you feel about Taylor Lewan? Should we keep him?
Um, how do I feel about Taylor Long leaving?
Nah, do you want to keep him? Do you think we should keep Taylor Lewan or get rid of him? What do you think?
I think we should keep him
Why you think we should keep him?
because he wants he wants to be a Titan for life. And I'll also say this: he
Loyalty.
also got a podcast, Busting with the Boys.
You said what?
But I
What'd you say about busting
I
with the boys?
I always watch that. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's definitely a character. He's a good personality for the team, and I think, like I was saying, man, Taylor One, he's definitely a leader, and he's been a good leader. So some
It's not it's not a elite tackle no more, but he's above average,
yeah,
right?
yeah, and this past year he was coming off of that ACL injury. So they say sometimes it takes a full year to actually come back strong,
I,
and he came back strong in the middle of the season. So you know,
I seen that, man. It was pretty interesting how the fans were booing him the first week of the season.
yeah, man, it was real interesting. I didn't respect it myself. I thought it was some bull crap.
I really like Taylor Long. He's a pretty good player.
Yeah, like loyalty. I think that's the main.
Um,
I think that's the
hey,
main. Ma-
I got another question for you. Do you think we'll keep Julio Jones for one more year?
Julio, man, I don't know. That's a good question, Bryce. That's a good question, bro. As far I don't know, man. That's hard. I think we do, but at the same time, is is Julio a starter? That's the real question. Is if we keep Julio for another year, is he even a starter, or is he just a name that we have on the bench? You know?
If he don't get no injuries and stay healthy, that's the only issue we've been having to deal with.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I think I really don't see him lasting another season without no injuries.
I want to see him build that chemistry with Tannehill in the off season.
But see, that's what we was say. That's what we was hoping for this last off season, and we saw the product on the field, and just his
Yeah.
injuries is what made the biggest problem. So I definitely think going into the draft, they definitely draft a quarterback. You know, probably
They'll,
in
they'll
in a high
definitely
round.
do wide receivers in the draft as well.
Mm,
That's gonna be um what's that one's name that plays for the Tennessee Volunteers? I can't think of it, but he
mhm.
played for the Tennessee Volunteers, and they put
Um.
him in the SWAT. Um,
Oh. Yeah.
Jones.
You kind of hit me with a good question there. A question I ain't got the answer for.
It's hard to say,
Yeah, but we can't just look at UT. That's the thing with talking about the draft. You got to go across the whole board. You got to do a whole 2 week
but I
freaking
but I
study
definitely think
college.
we should draft a tight end.
Yeah, that's what you were saying earlier. Tight end, so a reliable tight end. It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt.
It
And but what do you think about on
definitely.
defense? What do you think about
I
on
think
defense?
Anthony first is gonna be gone by in free agency. Um, so
I think he
um,
I think he
I
comes
think
back. I think Firster comes back, but not a starter. I think Firster comes back and and just pretty much a good second blocking tight end.
got
If Firster does leave, he's definitely gonna leave and and
who
go
is
to
that tight
and go
end that
to a
plays
lesser
for the
team.
Miami Dolphins? What's his name? Mike Gesicki.
Uh huh. Hmm.
Um, what's what's that tight end's name that plays for the Miami Dolphins?
I think you just said it, Mike something.
Mike Gesicki.
Yeah, I think that's how you say his name. I know who you're talking about.
But I don't I don't think we'll get him.
Nah, man, they're not. I don't think they don't really have enough money to go out and
But
they have they have to cut some people and then restructure some contracts and get some money because
hey man,
we gotta pay Bud Dupree.
you know what? You know what's funny to me? That
Which
George Kittle lives in Nashville, and now why don't we get him?
yeah, I mean, sure, yeah, it would be nice if we could, but he's locked down with the Niners for a couple more years. He's locked down with the Niners for a couple more years, man. So how'd you feel? So how was you feeling this? Yeah, Mike Gesicki. Yeah, Mike Gesicki. That's who you're talking about. Um,
Um, I
I'm
think uh, I think he'll be back with Miami for another year.
I'm trying to look his
We can see if he's an unrestricted free agent.
trying to see his stats too,
Mm,
but I can't find them, bro. I can't find them, bud. I can't.
um, I think the Cardinals have Zach Ertz.
Who?
Zach Ertz is a really good tight end. I think we should have picked him up. Um,
Yeah, I mean, it was 32 other teams that would have liked. I mean, 31 other teams that would have liked to pick him up. But he was. That's why he went so high in the draft. You know.
yeah,
Oh, you
man.
said Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz from
Yeah,
Philadelphia. Mm.
he's the one that played for the Eagles half of the year, and then he went
Yeah.
to the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah. Okay, I was thinking of the other boy that in with the Falcons, but
I'd
yes,
like to get him.
yeah, man, he definitely would have been a nice piece to have, but um,
Yeah, but
I th- I
let me say this. Let me say this, okay? If we do draft a tight end, are you okay with that?
what in what round?
Third,
I don't
third or
think
fourth.
we ain't got a third round this year because of Julio.
Oh,
But
wait, we do have a third round, but not a fourth round.
oh, is it a fourth round? But yeah, I'll be happy with a tight end. I would. I definitely
Oh,
would.
we do have a fourth round, but we don't have a second round. My bad.
I thought it was third.
My bad.
Yeah, but if we drafted a tight end
But
in the
but
fourth
what
round,
I want the Titans to do is trade out of the first round.
you want him to trade out the first round?
so
You
that
want
way
to?
you can get an extra third round pick.
Mm, mm. It's not bad thinking. So right
Huh?
now, I said that's not bad thinking. So right now, you want a left guard and a tight end in the draft. Are you so
But
you so you're happy with Tannehill? You don't you're completely happy with Tannehill. You don't think they need to bring
but
in?
I'm still kind of pissed off at him the way he threw the three interceptions in the playoff game.
Yeah,
But
but it wasn't just this. It wasn't just the playoff game that he screwed up in either.
but he's gonna be the quarterback next year, so I'll just continue to support him, and
That's what's up. That's what's up, Bryce. You're
I'll
good.
ride I'll ride with RT17.
All right, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with having some good loyalty. It sounds like
Um, what do you think about Derrick Henry coming back fully healthy next year?
I think he's gonna be a beast. I think he's gonna be a beast, yo. I think he's gonna, come back healthy and be ready to get that get and keep that number one spot for rushing
And
yards.
I'm sorry to say this, man, but he did not look like himself in the second half of that game.
No, he did not. No, he did not. But that always happens. That always happens whenever somebody comes back off an injury. They need that first game to get game ready, as they be saying. Yeah, I wouldn't have been mad if you would have you know played some in that Houston game. I wouldn't have been mad if he was able to play some in that Houston game. I was kind of feeling like maybe they should go ahead and put him in some, you know, put him in.
Uh, but I would have been happy too if he would have played for that Houston game. Man, I kind of got pissed off when I seen that report that he didn't get to play.
You got pissed off. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I get it. I get it. Flavor's trying to take care of us,
for definitely most def. So you're happy with Tannehill. You want a left guard and a tight end in the draft, and you're pretty much just
but
you.
but what did you think about the defense?
Oh, the defense was a championship defense. They was ready. That was
What?
that was amazing that they was able to turn that defense around in 1 year, and we can't be mad at that I don't think as a Titans fan or any football fan you could blame that
Okay,
defense.
I'm gonna ask you this real quick. So do you think Caleb Farley will come back fully healthy next year from
Mm,
injury?
that's a good question, Bryce. That's a good question for real, dog. He got to. That's what I say. He got to be fully healthy. He got to be pretty. I would say if he's not a leader of the defense, he definitely has to be a playmaker on that defense. And J Rob needs him to be, you know, to look
Um,
amazing.
and also I want to say this too. J. Rob don't need to draft injury players this year.
Nah, man, he surely don't. He got to stop taking them gambles on injured players in the draft, because
But but look, um, he's not always gonna bring guys in that's fully healthy, man. He's not.
but they better once they get in, they better produce. Cause us fans, we're getting tired of that gamble, taking that gamble.
You remember how Jeffrey Simmons fully recovered from his ACL?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's the thing with Taylor Lewan too. Taylor Lewan, he came back quicker than most guys do off of an ACL. So it took him a minute to actually get comfortable back, in the
So
game.
I heard something about the offensive coordinator over this morning, and I was looking at it. Tim Kelly's gonna be assisting you to Todd Downing.
Yeah, Tim Kelly. Yeah, don't it seem like maybe Vrabel was just hiring all of his buddies or people he knows that not going to challenge him. You know what I mean? Like people who's not going to challenge him and just be like good little soldiers and do what he say. Cuz
Um,
because I mean
the
Tim Kelly did do a lot with with a little in Houston. We got to we should give him that credit. He did a lot with a little in Houston. So I mean, maybe he can come and help the offense produce better.
he he did okay with Houston.
Right. And I mean, you see what Vrabel's decision making with his coaches, you see what it produces.
Todd
He
Todd Todd Downing, man. I don't even want to get into that.
Oh, you're not a Todd Downing fan either, huh? You don't like Todd Downing?
No.
All right. So, what about consistency, though, bro? What about consistency? What about keeping some consistency on the coaching staff?
What was you asking me, man?
What do you think about keeping consistency on the coaching staff, where we're not constantly replacing coaches, year after year, changing the
Uh,
system year after year.
I think it's a really stupid call. I think it's uncalled for when Todd Downing does one pass, one pass, one pass.
That old Jeff Fisher. That's that old Jeff Fisher. Yeah, that's that old Jeff Fisher, man. Run, pass, and on time of possession. I hear you, dog. But I think if we keep Tannehill, we might as well. If we keep it Tannehill, we might as well keep Shane Bowen. Real talk, real talk.
Sorry, man. I was pushing my earbud in my ear.
Oh no, it's all good. You're fine. You're cool. You hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right. No, it's all good. You ain't gotta apologize. Sure. Do what you need to do, brother. But yeah, man, I definitely think bringing in Tim Kelly could maybe get the offense producing better, or maybe just know how to get the right players on the field better. Cause I was reading about him, and he was like a a,
Um.
a
Okay.
quality control guy with Houston for like a bunch of years.
Hey, Matt Moon just messaged me and said send me a login code.
Oh, okay. See, yeah, he trying to get on in here too. Y- Can you send it to him, or you want me to send it to him? I'll try to send it to him from my phone.
Send the link below.
Yeah, let me see what I can do. You keep the people entertained, dog. Keep the people entertained. Tell them what you're hoping for.
I you don't want me to leave.
Nah, don't leave. Nah, don't leave. K-
Are you still on there?
Yeah, I'm still on here, bro. All
But
right, I all right. I just sent
but
it.
But what I do want to say, what I do want to say about Tannehill, he's played every game this season, every game,
Yeah.
and he's he's trying his hardest to win games, man. And I don't see why people are giving up on him. It's
Uh,
getting ridiculous.
I think we ready to give up on him just because. Ooh, excuse me. That was unprofessional. Excuse me, but I think people ready to give up on him just because we see Tannehill's limit. You know, we see as far as he can take us. We see his full potential, talent wise, and we see pretty much all he can do. You know, and so.
But we
Mhm.
but we need to start building some of the offense line, um, building around Tannehill to make him better and stop forcing in turnovers. That's
Yeah,
all we need to stop doing, man.
bruh.
I think I've seen so many I've seen so many people tweet on Twitter about Tannehill giving up on him and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I said, it's just because he's had not one but two teams built around him and his strengths. So definitely think I definitely don't think that's a like a good that's not a good excuse for him anymore.
But
That
but
you gotta put more pieces
I
around him.
think he's still a good quarterback. But if we make it to the playoffs next year, we're gonna have Derrick Henry take over the game
Yeah,
complete.
yeah. But you see what happened when in this last playoff game, we was all thinking that Henry could take the game over completely, and he just couldn't. So that's the thing with Tannehill. When this man right here is not able to take over the game, Tannehill needs to do something. Tannehill needs to be a
But
straight up playmaking quarterback that can take it over.
um he needs a what about Deontay Foreman? What do you think about him? Is he coming back?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, unless in the off season somebody pays him big money.
Hold on, hold on. I got another guess.
Oh, Matt Moon, bring him on in.
What's up?
What's going on? Can y'all see
Moon,
me?
nah, I can't see you, bro. What's up?
What's up, dude? Just getting off
What the
work.
hell happened to your camera?
I'm
Turn your camera
on my
on.
phone, so I don't know if I'll be. Are y'all on y'all's phone?
Nah, I'm on my laptop, G.
Yeah, it probably won't let me. I don't know if it'll let me. Hold on.
I got
I
a
don't
tablet. It's like a laptop.
So y'all too
It's
fancy
pretty.
for me.
know. You can see your can see that Halloween can see that Halloween picture. That's your
Yeah.
profile pic, you know. You just getting off work though.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a space. If I'd have
Ye-
known this, I probably would have fucking got my laptop. I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
cursing or not. Y'all cussing in here?
Nah, I ain't been cussing,
All right, I'll watch it.
But yeah, I mean Bryce just said piss and hell. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
What y'all talking about?
Bryce was asking some questions just about just talking about Tannehill and Tim Kelly. What you think about Tim Kelly, dog?
I like it. It's kind of reminiscent to like how the defense last
Matt
year was,
Moon,
right?
how'd you become a Titans fan?
Do what?
How'd you become a
How'd you?
Titans fan?
Just kind of grew up in Middle Tennessee. I think I got one of the Mad '98, and I ended up picking the Oilers because I like the colors. And yeah, when they came to Nashville, shit, I was about what 9 years old, so I didn't really know nothing, but I enjoyed the colors. So just kind of the hometown team, man.
Yeah. That's like every kid type of thing too. It's like, well, the colors, they got cool colors.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna ask him another question.
Ask away, Bryce. Ask away.
What do you think the Titans need in the draft and free agency?
Offensive line, and cornerback and receiver, or no, tight end. I would put tight end over receiver, depending on what we do with Julio, but offensive
Man,
line for sure. I think.
bruh, that's what Bryce. That's what. Yeah, I guess great minds think alike. That's what Bryce was saying too. I wasn't disagreeing with him either. I think tight end. I don't know, man. I want to see a quarterback drafted. I ain't even gonna lie. I
Would you?
know it.
What round?
Man, we got a third?
Uh,
Do we got a third round
I don't think
draft
we got a
pick?
yeah,
second round pick.
Second round pick.
we
Mm,
don't have a second round
Well,
because
if
of the
that
trade of Julio
with
Jones.
Julio,
yeah.
yeah. But shoot, if that's the case,
And,
man,
uh,
that I
and
think they
okay, I want to ask you, Matt. Do you think we'll keep Taylor Long?
I do. At least
Do
another year. I'd be kind of shocked if they let him go, but I don't think I'd be upset with it. Like I would understand, but I feel like they would probably let Saffold go before they let Lawan go. But that's just
yeah.
me personally. But I can see it being either one.
Now we said earlier, Sappho. That's what we said earlier with Sappho, and we were saying keep Lawan. We both, me and Bryce, both want to keep Lawan. I was saying
I
just be,
really like Roger Saffold.
Yeah, that's crazy. To let him go after he makes the Pro Bowl.
yeah.
I
Sounds like something we'd do though.
I just think the injuries is what
Yep.
plagued him, but him making a Pro Bowl, he could go to another team
Get
and
that
get a
money.
big boy contract.
Yes,
Yup.
sir.
Heck yeah, man.
um.
Yeah. But
Do you
we're gonna see how
think?
it shake out.
Hold on. I'm trying to think of something else to ask you guys. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
hold on. Let me ask Moon about the Tim Kelly. I want our
I,
what you
I like. I love it. I kind of wish they would just like. I don't want to get rid of Downing and just fire him because I like the consistency, but I actually like this better actually because kind of like we did
I
with
just
Schwartz with the defense
I,
last year.
I
It's
didn't like
given
the
Todd
play
Downing
calling
an
last
extra
season.
mind and an
yeah.
extra like a sounding board to pop ideas off of, and I think it'll benefit everybody on the offense having Tim Kelly because what did he do the past 2 or 3 years with Houston, whether it be
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun Watson or the other guy.
David Mills.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm optimistic because the more the merrier. Why fire somebody when you ain't got to? You could just kind of hire another guy to kind of be a supervisor, if you will.
Yeah, man. Because I feel that all the way. And like you said, I've been going by the main word consistency. If
Mm-hmm.
we constantly keep on changing, coaches and changing offensive plans or even defensive plans, that sets up a whole
So
that sets
it's
up a
so
whole new struggle.
Absolutely.
What's up,
it's
Bryce?
so
What's
freaking crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy how the season ended. And so
It's
we
so crazy how Todd Downing played out this season. And let me ask you another question. Do you think Mike Vrabel will get Coach of the Year?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
yeah.
I
I
think he's
think
I read where he might be getting a big time extension too. So
I ain't mad about that.
not at all.
I ain't see
I,
that.
Yeah, I think when John
the
Robinson had his press
way
conference, I read
the way think about it like this. The way we had 91 players on the roster, right? And
yep,
with all the injuries we dealt with, and the next man up mentality,
Yeah, yeah. So what about it? You think just that alone gets him coach of the year?
I think he well deserves.
Yeah, for sure. I think the way that he turned that D, or not just him, but he made the right coaching hires to turn that defense around. Needs
100%.
needs to get some shine
I
too.
really like
And
that
it's
done you made for me. Thank you, Mike.
oh yeah, you welcome, bro. It's all good. I've been playing around with the graphics, so I just wanted to show you some love, man. Have you a slick little graphic for your YouTube
All
channel.
you need now, Bryce, is a cigarette in your mouth. You might be
What?
the OGs up in here because I smoke too. So
You see me smoking, dog? You see
yeah,
me
man. I
smoking?
was like, okay, I'm gonna light me up one then.
Right.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk football and smoke like chimneys.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Shoot, fuck, forget
let's
it.
go.
I
Uh,
heard your lighter flicker.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
That ain't no mixtape.
uh,
Mm,
uh,
he say ain't no mixtape.
I heard some. I heard some rumors about Aaron Rodgers, and now they're not interested into.
Yeah, man. I
So
mean, look, this whole Aaron Rodgers thing is crazy because it's like deja vu, man. We do
Yep.
this every off season, man. Especially these past three off seasons. So
I,
I'm not gonna
uh,
complain if
I think they're bullshitting around with it.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah,
could be using it. I ain't gonna complain either, Mike. I mean, if I had to choose, I'm choosing Aaron Rodgers.
all day.
But being realistic, I mean, maybe I think I see the media if they could build the hype up for it, maybe it was like spark some talks for real and just get
Mm-hmm.
that momentum going to maybe get
Mm-hmm.
both sides thinking about it. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't be upset with that at all because it'd be like a Pro Bowl team on offense for real.
Man, yeah, it would, but what exactly is Julio gonna do? I don't see Julio.
Would you? No, his contract. Like I don't even know if he'll be here next year. Like, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Why you say you don't know what you want to keep Julio?
Uh, I would like to keep
Oh,
him
yeah.
like through the entire offseason with the squad to see if they develop more. But I wouldn't be upset. Like I would understand if they do cut him because of the cap or whatever, and his injuries as well. So
Okay, hold on, Bryce. Let me ask this right here. Say we keep Julio. Okay, any team Julio was on, he's gonna be expecting to be a starter. So if we do keep Julio, do we expect him to be a starter? Because I don't. I tell you straight up, I don't. I'd rather see a young cat get in there and start, and then because Julio was brought here for playoffs.
yeah,
So in that aspect, you got to keep him healthy, and rolling him out there for 17 games or thinking you about to,
it's impossible.
he won't. So I'm just like, if we keep Julio, if he comes back
I
and be a
like that.
Titan, I'm not expecting him to be a starter.
I
You know,
like
and
that.
it's
Just rotate him in, keep him fresh.
yeah, man. Yeah. Don't even don't try to push him like, don't and I'm not looking for him to be Julio of the past either.
Me neither.
I'm just
I
looking
just
for
want him in that room with them young receivers. I feel like that he does more in that area than he does on the football field.
I dig that too. I dig that. But
I
he's
think
want to
you
get
should.
paid like that.
Yeah, right.
I I think you should. be right next to AJ Brown on the outside.
Right next to him. What? Right next to him. What? One run in, and the other one run down the sideline.
Yeah.
I never,
Yeah,
as long we just need drag routes, and we need Ryan to see the drag route because it's open every time.
man, dog, for real. But so I ain't even talked to you. How'd you feel about that? You know how the Titans, season is over, man.
That
Like,
night, I was just like, it was painful. Like it was like a breakup, bro. Like
mm.
out of a long relationship. That shit, it hurt. Um, and that night, I wanted everybody fired. But
Right.
after sleeping on it, I still believe that Tannehill could do it. But I just feel like there's something that his decision making. He's got the potential. He's got the talent, I believe. But it's something in between his ears, like he's just got to start making better decisions. I don't know if he was trying to play hero ball, like he was feeling himself after that AJ touchdown, because that AJ touchdown was like a beautiful pass, great catch. But you look back on it, it was a risky throw. If he didn't throw that ball perfectly, it would have been picked right there because he was double covered.
Yeah.
But and I think he just was feeling himself
Yup.
and just missing the obvious. Just take what you could get, check down.
Yup.
So I don't know, man. Like it's tough. I haven't watched no football at all since that. Really, I mean, of course I watched the championship games, but I ain't really been into it.
Yup, same for me, bro. Same for me. And the only reason we went out to eat, me and my girl, we went out to eat, and they had the football game on, and so I was just watching it. And then when we got back to the house, we had watched more of the championship games and stuff. But it ain't that, that's how you know you're a real fan of a team. Is whenever the
But
season is over, it's
but
like,
don't
Yes,
but
sir.
don't give up on sports, man.
Oh no, I just
oh
need a
no,
break.
yup.
I ain't been doing no
Because
sports shows, no J. Martin Ramon.
Hmm.
because it will get you at a certain age.
Hmm.
After this Super Bowl's over and there's no football on though, I'll start itching for it.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, I hear you though. I ain't been on the sports kick tough either. I don't know if you didn't notice, but I ain't even been on the Twitter kick,
Yeah,
really. But yeah, dog. It just really sucked that they ended that way. But
it does suck, dude. But life lessons. I guess I try to be positive
yeah, but
because there's a lot of Titans or Titans fans on Twitter, man, that's just ready to commit suicide after stuff like that. So
bro, and they just
But
will not
but
leave it alone.
to be
but
completely
please,
honest with myself and you guys, I can't ever say this on Spaces because you just won't get a chance to talk. But I wasn't really surprised. I was hopeful going into it that we would get it done, but there was something inside of me saying after that Houston game, I felt like if we would have lost that game, I was like had it in my head like, man, we're probably going to be one and done. For whatever reason, that Houston game changed my perspective
Hmm.
on the momentum that we had going into the playoffs, even with the bye week. And I still think the bye week did us well
Hmm.
defensively, but there was just something weird in the air. I feel like.
No, dog, I feel you because me. I've been saying it. They do better as the underdog, and I know so many people hate that, but I feel it to the fullest because I would have felt better if they were
I
going.
hear you, bro. I hear you.
You hear me? Like for real, I would have felt better if they was going into the playoffs with more of a chip on their shoulder, rather than us being like,
We was
okay,
favored, so you
we
got a
were
point.
we were the absolute favorite. Nobody seen us. I mean, hardly nobody seen us losing that game. Really, nobody. And I don't know. That just do something to my spirit.
You just
I'm still
lost
hopeful though,
it,
just because that defensive
Mike.
performance.
Mike. You just lost it. Started yelling at the TV and stuff like that.
Actually, I was there. I was there. I had somebody looked out for me and gave me a ticket. uh in a suite on top of that, and so I was there with everybody else, and it was just, man, I was so tired because I had worked that Friday and drove down to Tennessee. Basically, I had been up for 27 hours.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then I went to the game. I drank a little bit, and I ain't had no motivation. When the game was over, dog, it was like I just walked out. I just walked out. Like I that's all I could do. You know what I mean?
Do you think we'll keep Deontay Foreman?
Oh, already Matt, what you think? We keep
We
Deontay
better.
Foreman?
I mean, we should. He might get paid a lot of money too. I don't know. I want to keep him.
That's what I was saying earlier. We might want to keep him, but another team might come through and break him off to be a starter after the way he performed. You know. So yo, so what's y'all plans for the Super Bowl? Y'all just at the house chilling? What's y'all's predictions?
I'll probably chill at the house. I got a couple invites to go to a couple bars and stuff, but I'll probably stay at home. I'll have to work that next Monday.
Right, right.
So
I'm gonna watch the Pro Bowl tomorrow.
Mhm. What you looking for in the Pro Bowl? What you hoping to see?
I'm hoping I'm hoping Jeffrey Simmons gets 5 sacks.
they're gonna be two hand touching out there. I don't think he knows how to two hand touch.
Right, right. Exactly. But what about the Super Bowl, man?
Um, um, I think the Bengals will lose that one for
Me too.
sure
Yeah.
because
I'm pulling for him to lose anyway,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
because that's got to be. I mean, I know we was heartbroken after our loss, but imagine that heartbreak that they're gonna feel. I wouldn't be upset with a blowout either. Just completely embarrass them on national
Yeah.
television in the Super Bowl. I mean, I always root for a good game, but when it comes to a team that's never won it, I don't want them to win it because I'm selfish, and the Titans have never won it, so I don't want another team to get that notch on their belt.
Yeah, dog, but that go for both of them. I want
Yeah.
Stafford. I want Stafford to
Right.
go ahead and finally show everybody, it wasn't, which I think all real football fans know it wasn't him, it was the organization he was at. But I ain't gonna be mad to see Stafford win the Super Bowl, and I ain't gonna be mad to see Ramsey, because he's from
Yep.
Middle Tennessee. So I'm like, yeah, bring it back home some kind of way.
I'm
If
more excited for the halftime show, really.
that's what I was about to say, dog. I'm that's what yo. The halftime show is where it's at.
Yes, sir.
Shit. Yeah. I'm like, once the halftime show over, I can go to bed.
Gonna be
Shit.
fun, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it was a cool it was a nice season, a lot of ups and downs. I
Beautiful
but
think
season.
what's
can
up, Bryce?
y'all go for can y'all go for a little longer?
No, I'm gonna get off of here when about 10 minutes. I'm gonna get up off of here, man, and go on do what I need to do with the rest of my day.
Yeah, I gotta get up out of here. Go
Yeah,
take these work pants off, bro.
yeah. He just got
But
off from work.
but yeah. I mean, I can hang out until y'all wrap it up, though. I'm still in the truck. But
Oh
yeah, I'm excited for
dang,
this halftime show. I think this season, honestly, I would do it all over again because I mean, come on, we was the number one seed. I mean, even though we had a lot of expectations and hopes going into the season, I didn't see us being a number one seed like that, especially with what we went through.
yo,
Which
I
also
did.
it scares me too because you go through a season, like that, and then you lose like that. I hope that don't take a piece out of them.
Man, I didn't want him to be number one seed.
I remember. I
Yeah,
remember. He was
I
preaching
want
it.
I wanted them to limp into the playoffs and catch that spark. I wanted them to limp into the playoffs, catch that spark at the end of the season, and then in the playoffs, then show what all those pieces was there for. You
Yep.
know.
I
Straight.
thought Derek would be the
Yeah,
spark to
Mike.
get us going again
Mike,
inside the playoffs.
I'm
So
here.
I'm anxious to see what he's going to be able to do next year too.
What's up,
I
Bryce?
hear you.
You hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear
dog.
you.
But the other, and also with Henry coming back, that's the thing, man, about keeping Foreman and Henry together, man. That last playoff game showed what it would have been like having both of them.
Yeah, we might not have to throw the
I
ball.
mean, I mean, do you really want to face them two in the backfield? Come on now.
Right, right, man. It give off to me. It give off that old Brendan Jacobs
Ahmad Bradshaw.
and Ahmad Bradshaw feel
Yep.
straight up for real though. But definitely, man. So if the Titans would have beat the Bengals and then lost in the AFC Championship, how would y'all felt about that?
I was hurt when we lost a couple years ago. I don't know.
I know, man. It's almost like
It's
losing that first round, losing that first game,
yeah.
almost like just saved us.
That's exactly the word I was fitting to say because I remember losing in the AFC Championship game, and me and my girlfriend at the time was on our way home, and I was like, I kind of slick low key. We would have lost last week.
Yep.
Why let us get this close to tasting it,
Yeah.
and for it to end like this? Especially that
Yeah.
season was fantastic
Matt,
too.
Matt, I bet you were pissed off when we lost in that.
Yeah, I was upset. I think we was all upset. I was more heartbroken this past time. I was at Sam's in Murfreesboro watching it, and like after
Oh.
after we got that Monty Hooker interception, I'm like, we're gonna win this game. Like,
Hmm.
because after that, Tannehill hits AJ for the touchdown, and the bar exploded. I mean, Nissan Stadium was rocking. I'm like, man, this is just up. The defense was on fire, and
Mm.
I thought Tannehill was gonna get us in position, kick the field goal, go on to next week. Whatever happens next week happens. I did not see that interception. It was very similar to the Ravens interception.
But me and this other cat, while we was watching it, we didn't feel good about. We was saying didn't feel good losing that game to a field goal, and then more than likely having to play Buffalo coming up
Yeah,
next.
yeah, that'd been tough.
Because yeah, man, because we was just saying like, but okay, on two sides, Henry had that one game that he needed to get game ready, and it was a playoff game. The other side of it is pretty much we are exposed. Like that's how we kept saying it. We exposed. Our offense is exposed. Unless Tannehill comes out and has a miraculous game against the Bills, man, we was just like not gonna be surprised if we lose the AFC Championship
Yeah,
again. Like for real.
yeah.
But
Do you believe Tannehill could get it done?
I no, I don't. I'm like
No.
what Bryce. I'm like what Bryce said earlier. It's gonna be Henry that is we're gonna need Henry to put the game on his back and win it for us. Cause I
Right.
think Tannehill, like I said on somebody else's podcast, Tannehill done had every excuse for a game managing quarterback. He did. He didn't
I
have
heard you tonight.
from the Dolphins to us. He didn't have every excuse. They done built two teams around him, and this is just who he is.
That's
I,
true.
I ain't gonna say he's a game manager. He's better than the game manager, but
We win if he manages the game better, though. That's just a fact.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I
If he
like
could
how
just
you put that.
eliminate those timely turnovers, man, we could. I think we could go all the way. But he just can't be doing what he's doing right now.
I
Throwing the
think it's
interceptions.
I think it's like you said. He start feeling himself, and then he want to show people, "Hey, I am an elite quarterback." And then he try to do some stuff that he don't need to be trying to do. He be trying to, make some passes that's just not in you. So go ahead and get that check down. An elite quarterback also knows when to give it to your check down,
Yes, sir.
when to give it to that tight end running dead in the middle in the last few seconds of the game.
Damn.
Shit. You know.
Yeah,
What's
that
up?
hurt.
What's up? You burn yourself? You all right, partner?
but it's hard to say with Tannehill right now. It's it's
Yeah.
not easy to win games in the playoffs when
No,
it comes down when it comes down to Derrick Henry taking the whole game over.
yeah, man. Yeah. So what's y'all's predictions? Oh, we all so Bryce, what's your prediction for the Super Bowl? Who you want to win? Me and Moon said we want the Rams. Who you want?
Um, I I think it's going to be a close game, but I think the Bengals are going to lose.
Bengals gonna lose. We all saying the Rams. That's because we all just hurt
8 to
Titans
24.
fans. That's because we hurt people that want to hurt people. That's why.
Exactly. And let me tell you something. I've never met a more disrespectful fan base on Twitter than the Bengals fans. For a
Uh,
team for a team that's similar to us that hasn't had the success like as of other teams, for
yeah.
them to be so confident and talk so recklessly that they did that week completely turned me off because I was actually going for the Bengals
Hmm.
before we would have had to face them or whatever. But
Yeah.
man, they was just talking so crazy on Twitter. I was like, man,
Man, that's why I'm staying off of Twitter. I'm tired of people talking crazy on Twitter, and then you get in their face, and then
yeah,
they want to act like, no, this is really me, partner. I slapped the shit out of you in
facts,
real
yeah,
life, you know. Like I ain't just talking
you
shit
got
on
bond money.
Twitter. You did, you heard me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
for sure.
that's another reason why I'm just kind of staying off Twitter like that. Because when I was down there, all them Bengals fans, that was being nicest. I mean, they was being nice as hell to me.
Yeah,
When nobody popping slick, when they was like trying to be buddy, be my friend, you know. So yeah, dog. But all right, Bryce. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for asking me to come on, bro. I appreciate it.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to give me a laptop so y'all can see my white ass next time. So
right,
hop up in
right.
here. But
Yeah.
anytime, man, y'all hit me up.
All right, yeah, for sure, man. You hit me up, Bryce, okay? I'm glad you like your graphic too, dog. Straight up.
Thank you, bro.
No problem, man. You be easy down there in Chat Town, man. Much love.
All right, dog.
All
All
right,
right,
dog.
guys, y'all take it easy. Holler at me, Mike.
All right, for sure, bro.
See you,
Peace.
Bryce.
All right, big dog. I'll holler at you later.
All right, big homie. Peace.